all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Cosmoteer. And we're using the TF talkies, so transform me to your heart's content, everybody. Now, we have acquired ourselves a new ship. We have also lost multiple ships, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, our little fleet has been a little depleted. And honestly, I'm debating just scrapping this one and not using it either, because, well, I don't really have the crew or parts to fix it up. Especially because I got this big boy now. Which its primary purpose is, as you can probably tell, cargo. However, I did scrap the previous cargo ship because of this one, and I think overall this will just be a better choice to use this ship instead. And Ido, congratulations on that 535 stream streak. Sorry, everybody, we might be having an artist join. Alright, so for this ship, I think that the first thing I want to do is actually, I think I'm going to remove these engine rooms. I don't know if they actually work with the ion thrusters. Like, they might? But I don't know. Alright, so yeah, first things first, actually we're gonna go ahead and, yeah, we're gonna scrap this ship. We'll make this the Melty Rain too. Because I just renamed this one to that, and, well, like I said, I think we're gonna just scrap it. While I want the ship, I am being a little bit more responsible on what I can actually have in my fleet. And there you are, Vasya.
Cheap. Oh, I mean, actually, yep. I'm kobold right now. Kobold, yep.
You are adorable.
Sorry, I'm very wild dog brained right now.
Oh, that's fine. I am really surprised that this little ship has survived. Well, you get it in here?
Yep, I'm just setting up.
It's not cursed, is it?
No.
The delay of answering worries me.
I haven't gotten around to making it cursed yet.
Okay. Hello, Mala.
It's Firefox that it works on.
Chrome or Firefox?
Yeah, I know it doesn't work on Opera GX, which is what I usually use.
I actually moved away from Opera GX.
Well,
I
I like it a lot.
I liked it, except for the fact that it was actually causing massive crashes for me.
Interesting.
And, or rather, something about its it's really weird, but the software for my drawing tablet and Opera GX were having some kind of huge disagreement and was causing the entire thing to just crash and burn.
It's wild.
Yeah. Like, we're talking crashing and burning to the point where my frickin' Discord would get reset, all of my passwords on Opera GX were getting reset, like, it was
weird.
so strange.
Must have been, like, deleting, like, the... Oh, like, the metadata. I just probably was just, like, just clearing out the fucking temp files and the entire bin and app data. Was probably just clearing all that shit out for some weird reason. That's what it sounds like to me.
I don't know.
So
all I know is I don't touch it anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. I got a quick BRB. I hear a alarm going off downstairs, so I'm gonna go check on that real quick.
So this is how Wereni gets out of doing any art. Maybe, Ido. Maybe. It remains to be seen whether that will happen or not. Alright, so we have a bunch of these little turrets, which are all well and good with defending against bullets, mines, and missiles. However, with the Star Wars mod, those are actually few and far between. I also will be getting rid of these manipulator beam emitters because I've installed these mini tractors, and they are just better because they don't require crew, and not requiring crew is important. So that requires one crew. This requires two. However, the usefulness of it would be, is not to be understated. So probably the first thing I should be trying to put on my ship is shield generator. Which I don't think I've got resource. Welcome back. Yeah, I lack the, diamonds. Though those shields would do the job of protecting the bridge in front of the ship, which is the main thing that I'll want to protect.
Don't mind me almost accidentally copy pasting the incorrect ref into my document. What do you want the dragon doing?
Showing off paws. I had no other ideas beyond that.
Okay. So you asked for the one thing that makes me draw foreshortening, which I'm not good at.
Draw what?
Foreshortening. It's so like if you want like the pause like close to the screen, like close to the viewer, like that's gonna show up bigger. Like it's closer, it's bigger than the rest of the body, which is gonna be farther away from the viewer, which appears smaller. So the limbs, it's weird because you have to like draw the limbs proportional, but also the depth. Basically, you're showing the depth between where they are and where they are in relation to the viewer.
Okay, would a pose like...
No, hold on, I have a cheat for this.
Well, I mean, I'm sending you a thing anyways, but do not bring this up on stream because that is NSFW.
Alright, bring it up on stream. Oh, that is good. I like that pose. That's a good pose. Actually, I might do that. I like that. Dang, why are these paws in the air and not in my face? It's crazy.
Because you never come around! Or stick around!
Oh, I'm busy. I'm a busy guy.
Just a busy guy, everyone. Just a busy guy.
So I'm in here like every other day. Almost every day. The only time I ever see you on VR chat is when you're doing movie stuff. You're never on VR.
Well, people need to invite me to VR for stuff. I never know when anybody's on there, so I don't get on there to just sit there and just exist.
Well, I'm on almost every night because I'm a degen. Usually I'm on VR right now, but all my European friends are at NFC, so no one's online.
So that's why I get you.
Yeah, you get me because I literally have nothing else to do right now.
I feel like I should be offended.
Well, it's a Friday that I'm not working, and I don't have VR meetup for once. And I'm not working simply because I told my dad to fuck off.
Yeah, that's not gonna cause problems.
Yeah, I'm gonna get yelled at when I get home. I mean, I also had to take my car to get fixed today, because it, like, randomly stalled at an intersection, and I'm like, what the fuck? So that was $500. Fucking hate my Nissan Kicks. I want to trade it in so bad.
Isn't that the brand new car that you bought?
Yeah. I hate it now. I want to get something else. I'm like probably gonna blow up the fucking transmission in that car. It has a CVT transmission, which means my driving plus that car are grossly incompatible.
Did you do any research before buying it? Hello there, the creature. Welcome
Not really.
in. And hello,
I
Brian.
saw a very nice like luxury, like, you know, it had all like the features I wanted. It had like leather seats, all the bells and whistles I wanted. It was a compact SUV, which is what I wanted, and I was like, okay. I test drove it, I liked it, and I was like, okay, I'm buying it. And the only reason I bought it over a BMW X3 is because I didn't want to pay like $700 a month in car payments, so I bought the Nissan Kicks instead, which was only like $460 a month in payments. Plus, I didn't want to pay the, like, BMWs are like very expensive to maintain. I didn't want to have to deal with that. I already have a Mercedes, and that thing is enough for German cars maintenance.
Well, very nice, Brian. And hello, Wing Zero.
Actually, I drove the Mercedes for like the first time in a month yesterday. It's finally like not encased in ice anymore. Like literally, I couldn't move the Mercedes. It was just like surrounded by like solid blocks of ice.
Well, all right.
I would have liked to have put it in the garage, but the garage just currently has like 2 1,000-gallon giant drums of water that are currently empty.
Hi, Gib Gab.
Gibbous. Gabbus. Let's check out this awesome cheat I have.
Ah, 3D models. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Posed all.
So you just fucking do this, and I love it. I forget how to use it. I haven't used it in a while.
I mean, whatever actually gets the art done, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually will use it or not, but...
I am thinking of what I want to put on this ship. I kind of have decided that I want it to be more defense-oriented. Alright, this ship thinks it needs more crew. It really does not need more crew. Well, maybe for these, I guess. Sort of. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this ship. But, hey, it's a ship. Maybe I should go ahead and scrap it, though. We do have the Cube of Death. Seda! Hello, Geeman.
Potato, potato.
And very nice, Irves. Why is this station getting no resources?
Don't don't want the hand there, because that looks a little sus. And I really feel bad about using this, because some of my artist friends I look up to use this shit sometimes.
Oh yeah, most artists use that kind of, well, not most, but...
I mean, I don't use it most of the time, because I could just usually draw most poses without it. And also I like to just kind of practice, hold on, what the fuck? No, I don't want you to do that. Oh. I grab the Seda and I shake them up and down.
I think we already lost the Seda. Hello, Shadow Wolf. Gib Gab. Why?
Guide Gab.
Just why? Ah, the Seda has returned. Seda went to jail. Seda is a bad wolf.
Uh-oh, a bad wolf.
Yes, indeed.
How do I scale this shit bigger?
I thought you were gonna go with the pose I sent.
I mean, I might go with that one, but I want to try how this looks first, because I kind of want to play with this.
Huh, fair enough.
Make it look bigger.
Nope, bad does not equal evil. There. We're removing all of the storage on these other ships because, well, I got a bigger ship for it now. One that can hold everything that I want. And take all those resources onto the new ship. I should probably try and put another shield on here. I think I got the resources to spare for that. This one I'd love to put another ship on, or another shield on, but it don't have space for another one. Oh, for that matter, the cockpit also does not work on this. Oh. Oh boy. Okay, good thing I figured that out. And I guess I could just move all of these back more. Slide another shield in right here. Not an ideal location, but it's the location they're gonna get. Hopefully I didn't just mess up what I needed. And I would love to slap another shield on the Cube of Death, but the Cube of Death also is quite full. Ah, good. We're good. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Repair. I really wish it would default to going into the, I wish it would default to the blueprint mode instead of that. This hacky sack ship has so many shields on it. And so many crew.
See that.
What was that?
Yeah, I said I could see that.
I think I'm gonna transfer some of the crew over to there. One moment, everyone. Alright, so we're gonna try and remove these two. The only real question is, do we replace them with... Actually, it's not a question. Always replace something with more gun. You know why? 'Cause gun. Plus, it'd be nice to actually have some more firepower on this ship, aside from just a couple of laser cannons, and the primary thing it shoots with are the proton torpedoes. I am delaying how useful I can make the star cutter here. However, I think it's fine. So yeah. Let's go get a bounty. Yeah, that thing's having power issues out the wazoo. Which I don't know why. It should be fine. Oh, never mind. It's not power issues it's having, it's crew issues. Not enough crew for it. Which we can at least partially solve. Oh, those are a lot of ships. Alright, so far nothing too crazy nasty. This one might be a slight problem. Though it does seem to be mainly just takes out shields, which will cause, which is really only a problem because it'll cause problems with the other ships. So, Hacky Sack, you go deal with that. Bombing run initiated. Ah, the Cube of Death. It leaves almost nothing behind, and that's why I love it. But also I would like to have some more resources, so I would prefer it not to actually just vaporize everything. Maybe we should rename it to the ZGF Wereni.
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't leave much. It's got 6 proton torpedo launchers and 3 turbo laser carronade batteries. The carronade batteries normally go on large ships, and this thing is tiny. Its entire purpose is vaporizing. Well, I thought the problem with this was not enough crew. Or I thought it would be fine after I got all the crew on there that it has, but it is not fine, so I need to add even more crew to this ship. Ugh. How could this happen to me? I am all for other people doing my job for me. Exactly, Merle. Oh. Are these? Yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about with any of these. Cool. And that's when one of my ships decides I'm just gonna fly directly into them and let them in under the shields, apparently. Oh, I see. So that's the difficulty here. Oh, that's a lot of fucking ships coming in. Oh, this is still not a... Well, is that a... That is a proton torpedo launcher. Oh. That might be a problem. Oh, you also are a problem. Fucking mass driver. Take that out next. Thankfully, they only got a glancing blow on my cube. The rest of them are running away. Alright, cool. Minimal damage on all of them. That was certainly a thing. Hello there, Muzz.
Oh, woo. Seda.
Hello, Epic. Space goes well. Also, I thought you weren't Pupper. When they are not pupper, they simply exist in the void. Or rather, do they actually exist?
Puppies in space. Puppies in space.
You know, my first response to that was, why does this exist? And then I immediately stopped that line of thought and went, ah, right, the internet. Skibbity space? Space! Hello there, Jits. I see Jits appreciated that. Oh, the space is going well. Right now I'm just hoovering up the remains of my enemies. You know how it goes.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Jimmond_ has turned Zim into a Valley Wigglytuff. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Wigglytuff! Tuff! Wigglytuff! Tough. Really tough. Tiff, tiff, wiggly tiff. Tiff, 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 tiff. Wiggly, wig, wig, tiff. Tiff, tiff. Wiggly. Alright, well now that's over. And hello there, Artie. Good boy for coming by. Now come join Voice. Oh, that, Oh. Well, never mind. That is not scary at all. This, also is not scary. I thought for a second that those were proton torpedoes. What do we got waiting for us on this one? Oh, yeah, nothing scary here either. Cool. Take this out. Then move on to that one. And I think I might try to take this ship over. It's got lots of space to work with. Tug, tug, Artie. Tug, tug. Actually, you and you go for this one instead. No. I want the money, sure. However, I more want to just have you as a ship, so, get wrecked. No? God damn it. Oh, good, it missed.
Yep.
Hello there, Kenku. And hello there, Flex.
Alright.
Alright, Flex, Fascia, Keith.
Yep.
What? You guys are kobolds. Those are basically action figures, but for dragons.
It's that.
You picked them up and like squish them together.
Alrighty. Wait, how did you lose a crew member? So we have Shadowbane and Bane here. Fair enough, I guess. Ah, dang it. Was that really the only... Aw, man. I was looking forward to making it mine. Well, fine. I'll go ahead and build my new ship with blackjack and hookers. No, I shouldn't. I don't have the resources for another ship. Yeah, come on in, Kenku. Unfortunately, Last Hope is canceled this evening, but that doesn't mean that we can't still hang out and stuff. Ah, I see, I see. Alright. Fascia, Flex,
What?
Kith the Kenku.
Smooch.
Pet the little minion.
And turn him into a kobold too.
Okay, Nibbles.
Fair.
I mean, we're still gonna have wild traditions later tonight, Jits. It's just that unfortunately, about half the group is unable to make it to Last Hope, so I decided it would be better to cancel.
Yeah, probably should get a bold avatar at some point. They have that form in places, in some places.
I personally am not against, needing to cancel game, except for the fact that I need to cover rent, and, well, the games are the best way for me to get funds. But I do not mind the break myself. Yes, a new tabletop is being planned. It's going to be a kobold campaign, and you can see Vasya and Flex here are from that campaign. No, we went over this. Yips and Wes.
You're back real quick.
So, how you doing there, Artie? How's your day been? Have you been a good boy? Did you eat properly? Have you showered for the
did.
last week?
I did. I ate. I didn't know what to eat earlier, so I just ate an onion.
Fair enough.
What?
I ate an onion.
What? Like an apple?
No, I mean I chopped them up and cooked it, sautéed it, and there you go.
Well, at least he didn't raw dog then.
I don't think you. That would be rather difficult.
Yes, but at this point, I don't know what to expect from you, so that would not have surprised me.
Well, you guys don't never like be hungry and just be like, I'm gonna chop up an onion and cook it. What? Is it not
No,
a thing?
generally I don't.
Yeah, the only way I like onion is grilled on the burger most times.
Yeah, I usually like it in something. I just don't eat it just itself.
I enjoy onions as ingredients for dishes, not just eating them by themselves.
How is someone gonna do with that 7 onions I just got?
Cook them into something!
Oh. I mean, I guess. Yeah, well, I cook them into, like, onions.
Flex, you know that's not what I meant.
Onion rings. Me want onion rings.
Onion rings would be fine.
Insert the onion rings into the vasya. Sim, do you like the dragon so far?
I do,
I-
and
I
I
mean-
see you right there on the side eyeing my paws.
Yeah, so you just cut up the onions and then season them and then put it in the pan to fry it and, you know, just eat it like noodles. It's actually pretty nutritious.
Yeah, it's a shame for those paws to be up in the air and not in my face.
Well, something popped out of the cloud for a moment and got destroyed. Ah, there it is. Yeah, Jits, that's just par for the course anytime Artie talks about his diet. Or lack thereof.
I was lazy and had McDonald's breakfast for breakfast this morning.
Must be nice to be able to afford something like that. With no income. Yes, I am judging you. No, I will not
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, Jimmy, I made food.
I wasn't even talking about you there.
Oh, okay.
Guilty conscience much?
Yeah, I did actually. It wasn't my money that I used.
Oh, well then okay. As long as it's not going to get me, make me have to deal with something. Alright, let's take a peek at this pirate stronghold. How bad could it be?
So I did just have to spend $500 on getting my car fixed.
Bad.
I took it for oil change, and they're like, "Hey, your brake rotors are fucked." So I had to replace the rotors.
A gleaming endowment.
Oh, Kenku.
Kenku tipped $25, figured I'd poke this along.
Thank you so much for that, Kenku.
You are welcome.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, the car is only 2 years old, but your back brakes have like 1 millimeter of brake pad left. Which,
Wereni.
for my driving is not surprising.
Wondering if that was, if I was going to ask a prize that's not like under a warranty or something, but I guess that would put that into question.
Yeah. Well, the
Car manufacturer warranties are probably like the biggest scam ever.
Fair enough.
yeah, at least my oil change and tire rotations are still free, but they're like, yeah, for the new brakes, you're gonna have to pay for that. Which, for, yeah, my
Oh
driving
God!
kinda makes
Oh
sense, so I had to
God!
replace-
Ooh boy.
Oh boy. Blow it up.
Okay. We're gonna save scum a little bit. Because I was not expecting all of these little ships around this station to have mass drivers.
Damn. Yeah, I definitely, like, I need to trade in the car eventually, because with my driving, I'm like God's most aggressive driver in the state of New Jersey. And, I just cook the car, basically.
Pat. Yeah, I don't feel like completely having to completely restart on this game, so especially not when, in my opinion, that's kind of bullshit for all of them to have mass drivers like that. I can handle it. I just need to handle it very, very carefully. And not have them all swarm me. And pet the arty.
Only
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Hits_Husky tipped $5.
Jits, thank you so much for that tip. Thank you for the support. Hey, I'm fine with you testing new cards, you know? Just, you know, throw a couple, 100 to make sure it really works. Because that could have been a fluke, you know? Gotta make sure that it actually works. I'm entirely kidding. Please do not do that. Unless you can afford it.
Oh, what are we doing?
I am teasing Jits about, you know, testing his card by sending me a few $100.
That's a good way to test it.
See? Cobalt approved.
He Dothings wants you to use your creepiest voice for the next minute.
Oh, well, okay, Ido, I guess I can use that. Are you feeling the creep factor? Is this creepy enough?
My friend said I should make a review on my stream where I just talk in my, like, Gilbert Gottfried voice for like 5 minutes. It'd kill my throat, but it'd be funny.
Well, to be more accurate to the card, I suppose I'll go with this. And Jits, a thread stream is not required at this time. No. Instead, I just need to have money to pay for that insidious thing known as rent. As my ship just decides to just knock another one out of the way.
I mean, how much could rent be? You live in Nebraska. There's like 5 people that live in that entire state. What's your rent? $5?
Sure, Wereni, sure.
You live in one of those states that people don't even remember that exist.
I wouldn't say that at all. Like, the number of times that Nebraska comes up in shows and movies is actually surprising.
How? There's literally nothing there. You have one city and the rest is just nothing.
I don't know why it comes up so much, but it is probably the one thing that comes up more often than any other state that I've seen. Aside from, like, maybe New York City, but, you know.
For some reason, New Jersey is, like, omnipresent in things a lot, because there's always, like, one person from New Jersey, like, at all times, because we're, like, such a densely populated state. We just have, like, a bajillion people that live here.
Please explain why you're from New Jersey.
Yeah. My state's just a meme. Because, we're just, like, a megalopolis. Like, half the state is just a city.
Explain your New Jerseyness.
I don't know why the fuck my family moved here. I currently just still live here because I can't afford to live in New York City.
And you can't afford that because you keep going to every fucking con!
Well, yeah. And also the rent, like, I was like, I mean, I could afford Brooklyn. Like, if I was looking at places in Brooklyn I could actually afford, in certain neighborhoods. It's just the thing is, I just, like, that's not, like, the neighborhood I'm gunning for, because I want to I'm gunning for Astoria Queens, but Astoria is a little bit more expensive than currently I could possibly have money for. Unless I get one of these jobs at the city that pay a lot.
How many times have you been going to move?
Oh, I've been like very indecisive on where I want to move, so I never pulled the trigger on anything.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not very financially responsible at all. Kind of a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
I like travel to Europe several times a year and have 2 cars and buy a bunch of art, and then I have a fursuit, and then I wonder why I don't have the money. I do my taxes and I'm like, oh shit, I made like 70 grand last year. Why am I broke?
You know, people that become pets do not have their lives together.
I don't have shit together the slightest.
And then Artie over there thinking candy is a suitable dinner. And showers only once a month.
Shower like 3 times a week or something.
Bullshit!
What do you mean? You don't know.
I know what you have told me. Well, fuck. I was wanting to take over one of those ships, but, my ships are a little too thorough on completely destroying them instead of only partially destroying them. Well, the problem with that, Jits, is that it won't actually cause the ship to be considered defeated. Oh, Garou! Come join voice, Garou.
Hey there, Guru.
I mean, if you want to, Guru.
Hey there, Mo.
There's a cute puppy.
Woof!
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good route.
Hey, Artie. This is a neat little space game. Kinda reminds me of Star Sector.
I don't know that one, but I really enjoy this. You can fully customize the ships.
That's cool.
Provided you have the parts. The materials are sometimes difficult to come by. Yes, I do have a kobold character, Eric's. And yes, he is available in the TF Talkies. And yes, Guru is a cute puppy.
Huh? Who said that?
Oh, I did.
It's like, where's this in chat? Woof.
Woof.
See, he really is a puppy. He doesn't understand who's talking about him, but he is wagging away that somebody might be talking about him.
But yeah, that drawing you're getting of the dragon is really cool.
Thanks.
Oh, I made Ido things bark. Woof!
Ido. Woof, 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 woof. Ido was the biggest fluffy.
This is a very interesting ship.
Yeah, kinda looks like a TIE fighter.
It hurts.
It take it you did not like that comparison. Oh, it's got whatchamacallits on it, so yes, you probably wouldn't. It's got the rebel marks on it.
Actually, it's the Republic. No! The cube of death has died. How are you still alive? Oh, there's another cockpit.
Oh, it's like the Enterprise. It has 2 command modules and it can split apart.
Well, it had more than just 2 cockpits, but yeah. No. You destroyed my cube of death, so now you will perish.
Are you playing as like a
cube of death? My what?
Oh. Are you playing as like the Empire or something?
No, this is the Clone Wars period.
Ah. Oh, Trade Federation then.
No. I am just a random group of mercenaries.
Fair enough. This is just making me think of piercing the veil now. I hope we don't end up in ship-to-ship combat like this. Ships are fragile.
Not that fragile. Especially if Ron has anything to say about it.
Yeah. He is good at making the ship and not blow up, I presume. Although, again, we haven't
Gonna
really
do
had
it
to
the
deal
opposite. Yep.
I don't know if that's easy to do in Star Wars, though. Even.
Yeah.
If
Mauritius
what's
has
easy
got
to
his
do?
lap.
Where he went, he's good at doing the opposite. In other words, imploding.
Ah. I mean, could be done. Just have to ask Barnaby. He could probably make it implode.
God, if he had that power.
I really need to replenish my fleet.
So what do you do?
Huh?
Send boarding parties into the other ships, or how do you get more fleet?
So if I disable the ships but don't outright destroy them too much, I can send crew over to take over what's left. That said, I've got a lot going on here. I'm not sure I'll accept your surrender. I'm not gonna get many parts out of you anyways. I can also build a ship from scratch, but I don't have... my main issue is that I lack particular resources that I need to actually do that. Don't mind me just knocking a ship out of my way. Alright, is there enough of you to... no, there's not. Or at least not that section. Maybe this one? No? No. Okay. I was hoping I could at least take over that ship, the ship that killed the cube, but no.
The cube.
What was that?
This is a cube.
It was a cube with turbo laser carronades on 2 sides and a whole array of proton torpedoes on the other sides. It was beautiful.
Did you build this cube?
No, it was I've kind of been going the route on this playthrough of I'm not going to build any ships myself. Instead, I am going to be only doing the, take what's out, you know, take over what I disable, rather than outright building. I'm allowing myself, of course, to modify after I have it, but I gotta get it first.
Yeah, because any ships you're able to easily salvage probably aren't the best ships to keep unless you modify them. Shame you can't just have Furvis just jump into their bridge and bark at them.
Congrats on that 135 stream streak, Carrie. I do think I'm going to go ahead and ease up on that restriction, though, because, well, this particular mod has a lot of very, very tiny ships. Like, the main game, like, I'm using a Star Wars mod, and they put in a lot of small parts that make it viable to have a more fighter-sized ship. But as a result, I wind up blowing them up instead of being able to take them over.
You have very strong weapons and very tiny, fragile parts.
And I would rather be able to have more ships that can... I would rather have some of those small fighters. just reminding you, Artie, you know.
Oh.
Just saying, hey.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. He got a little zap.
Yeah, I
'Cause he's a
noticed
good
he had a
boy.
jolt of attention.
Yeah, I do short zaps when he's a good boy, and long zaps when he's bad.
I remember when he beat you in bingo twice.
Yes. Hello, pirates! Can I interest you in dying?
Doesn't sounds fun.
What was that?
Dying doesn't sound fun.
No, no, it doesn't.
Ah, that's why they opted to pay money to not die.
Exactly. I always make a determination on how valuable they are for whether or not I'll accept the surrender. In that case, their money was worth more to me than their ship. Though then again, money isn't going to be worth much to me if I can't get the freaking... if the station isn't ever going to have parts for me to buy.
I'm just imagining, like, if you got a bunch of, like, robots to fly a bunch of ships alongside ours. I don't know if astromechs can actually fly a ship all on their own.
Oh, I mean, alternatively, I just get some vulture droids. Those are literally
Google those now.
Yeah, those are literally droid ships.
Oh my. They're like spider ships.
I am messaging Tal now.
Oh, they are Old Republic stuff too. Variable geometry self-propelled battle droid Mark 1s. That would be a worthwhile acquisition. Definitely a high-profile one, but worthwhile.
I just sent Tal the message. Blame Guru. Can I have vulture droids?
You're gonna drift to stuff. I'll see you guys around.
Well, okay.
Take care.
Bye. I'm sorry I'm not entertaining enough.
I feel like I'm more the quiet, the less entertaining. But more of I have gaming plans in my head, so I'm gonna hop to it.
Okay.
Later.
How could this happen to me?
Joke.
Merle, come join voice.
Oh no, the Marten is eating the flowers.
They're tasty.
Hope so.
Also, they're having fun destroying the flowers.
Yes. That is fair. Probably smell funny, so they're interesting.
Ooh, looks
Yeah,
like it
okay.
might be a fight between Zero. Oh no, okay. This is
What?
fine though. What's up?
I said good luck. And you're going into a fight, but I think you'll probably win.
Maybe. Those are a lot more enemies than I really want to deal with. We're gonna
That's fair.
sit over here and wait and see what happens with all this. It looks like there's already been some destruction over here. There might be a pirate base over here. But they're all fighting each other. So once there's a victor, I'll go in and mop up the rest and take all their resources.
Mark.
Uh-oh. One of them has noticed me.
Oh, it's just a tiny ship.
It's bigger than my ships.
Oh.
But it does have a weakness. Its cockpit is right here in the front.
Oh, that could work out really well. Might get a new ship.
Oh, it's got more than one. That's right.
Aw.
That and then that.
Hello.
Hello! We have gained a precious.
Wow.
Yeah. Girl's avatar is so fluffy. I hope Krill's not too upset that we're working with the ISB now.
Nah. She just doesn't trust them.
Well, that's fair. Regis didn't trust them either.
And she's gonna voice her objections, but since the consensus is we're gonna work with them, then she'll work with them. But she'll be,
Ah, Krill has been given feast.
just a fish thrown in my face. Yap, 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 yap. But yeah, but she's, and as a player, I just have this sinking feeling that there's gonna be some sort of twist involved with this whole thing. Like, maybe his handlers in the ISB are keeping a closer eye on him than he thinks. But either way, at the end of the temple arc, we're gonna have to fight an ISB patrol of some sort, I think, or something.
Oh, I should hope not. We wouldn't be prepared to handle like a full-on ISB patrol. Like, but it would be interesting. We did handle those stormtroopers surprisingly well. I thought that was going to go way worse.
The divide and conquer seemed to work out pretty well.
Furvis handled 3 on his own, which was incredible.
No, only 2.
That's
We had-
awesome.
I thought you took out 3, but I guess you
I
did.
think obliterated through some other means.
No, it was him. He lured him into a trap and then took out the other 2. It was very impressive.
Oh yeah, I guess it was
But-
3. You're right.
But yeah, if we had tried to deal with them all in that room, it probably would have gone a little bit worse.
Yeah. I was just glad I got that jamming frequency out, but it didn't really amount to anything because it turned out the ISB agent was already there. That was definitely an exciting moment. It was like, I didn't know if I should try and shoot the cloaked guy. I'm glad I didn't, but the thought of it was there. I honestly was very afraid that it was the gank killer. Because Furvis was out there alone on the thing, and I was like, oh no.
I thought it was 2 until my danger sense wasn't going off.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And then my thought was, oh, is Furvis's mentor here?
I am not familiar with them, but
Well, of course you're not.
I thought that was Sen.
No.
Nah, Sin is just our client.
Well, he has a different relationship with Furvis.
He is
Because
learning
Furvis
from
can use force.
Sen, but Sen is not his mentor.
Ah, okay. Yeah, for us, he's an a contractee, but for Furvis wasn't originally part of the ship.
Precisely. How you doing, Frostesky?
Hello, Frostusky.
Hey, Froskusky.
Foss, yeah.
Uh-oh, have we lost the Wereni? Or the fascia?
I think we have.
That's
Rip.
who that is. So many different faces.
At least I could summon Artie really easily.
Are you gonna try to give all your pets shock collars?
Oh, 100%.
It's just me.
See what you've done, Artie.
I have a lot of fun with what I can do with Artie with that.
I think Artie does too, which is
Yeah.
If Artie was a Pokemon, it would be an electric hyena type.
Actually, no. We've decided that he is weak to electric.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, his
So a
Cobalt
water
is actually...
hyena.
What did we settle on? Shadow Wind, I think?
Shadow something.
Specifically, his Cobalt is double weak to electric.
Yow.
Gar typing, I have learned the shadow is weak to electric. That was the very first lesson we just learned.
Yeah.
And why did he have to learn that lesson?
He let his curiosity get the better of him.
Yeah, he wanted to know about the cool moth wolf that was in the ship because it was cool and fluffy and yeah.
You see what happens when you let your ambitions get away from you? You just act on all your whims, and you get burned.
Well, it's more you get zapped, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess there wasn't a, I was expecting to find a,
Pirate base.
pirate station over here.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Ooh, now that's a fun idea, Epic.
Oh no.
It's the Furby organ all over again.
Oh dear.
Oh no. So far, I'm still the only one that had a Zappy Call. Actually, no. Gib Gab had one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Gib
Or
Gab
Sim.
isn't mine.
Oh.
I have some access to it, but he is not mine.
I see, I see.
So I guess it'll just be your thing.
Everyone is typo prone and or depending on the day. Sometimes my fingers get crisscrossed on the keyboard. It's like, what is that? What did
typo
I
prone.
just type?
Yeah.
What gibberish did I just splash onto the screen?
I only get typo prone when I am very, like my anxiety is flaring like really bad. And even then I sit there and correct it before I actually send it.
I'm a bit typo prone, but it's usually in like chats where you can't edit the chat. I used to love to just edit stuff in Discord after I'd type it and just refine out all of the issues, but you want to type the thing fast because, especially on a stream, you don't want to be talking about something that happened 30 minutes ago. Yeah.
Oh, hey there, Chaosum. RD.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a bad boy zap.
Uh-oh.
He did not respond when I called his name.
I saw him on mute, but I was like, uh-oh. wonder if the dragon is going to have lightning magic in the tabletop, because I could just see this happening.
Oh, I've already decided that my dragon is electric type.
Huh. Oh boy. Sounds like you're going to have the immersive experience there, Flex.
Yup.
The hacky sack does not have hyperdrive. Let's fix this.
So to take over enemy ships, you have to either kill all of their crew or destroy all their cockpits.
Well, you can't really specifically target the crew, but yes, I know.
That makes sense. Dragons are mythic type. I think Fervus is also mythic type.
Yes.
Even astral. I don't know, because space-time.
I return.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome back.
I was getting yelled at.
Oh,
So we knew that was that was coming.
Yeah.
Why are you getting yelled at?
is this a daily occurrence?
Yeah. I live with my father, and my father does not like me very much.
Oh.
Yeah, I
wonder what sort of science Regis and Krill will get up to.
I don't know, but she's excited.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there's that new mechanic of the whole custom moves that we can make into weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of opportunity for that kind of shenanigans, too. But, like, Regis has, like, reliable academics research, and he has not had a reason to use it yet.
So now's the perfect opportunity.
He just needs something to research, and now he's got something. Well, he's got the lab set up, and he's got something to research, I suppose. But I don't know. Hopefully, it doesn't destroy the ship. Aaron's worried about that. No, don't destroy the ship. It's not
No,
my
we
ship.
need the ship. But we need the ship. It's our home.
But
It's my lab.
destroy it.
No, the lab must remain.
And Krill
There's
needs
science
a
to be done.
home.
And we'll make a neat gun.
So Michelle make cameo in their game as a villain they have to defeat.
First, I'm gonna see how you do in the Cobalt campaign, because that's your final chance for getting to actually join our tabletop games.
Where?
No pressure.
Final chance. Oh boy. You'll do fine.
Well, when he decided to go set a town on fire because he was bored.
Well, no. Fucking Taldarius told me to do that.
Wait. Is that the gif with the fire dog that blows up the town?
Yep.
I am the fire dog that blows up the town.
Oh wow, so
that
you've
was
done this before.
that was pre-planned with Taldarius before the session.
Well, good for you. You got your villain arc going.
It's also not the first time you've done stuff like that, though.
Yeah.
You're a cautionary tale.
You are not allowed to play a evil character or bad guy or troublemaker.
I'm not. Vasya is not trouble.
Okay.
He's just a little guy. He's a little tinkerbold.
Sure he
We
is.
will
He's
see
gonna make-
what happens.
It's a little guy.
Okay, so you're a cautionary tale of what Regis should never try to be. Good to know.
Yes.
No. Although Barnaby's close, mass poisoning people.
Barnaby is control. Well, not really control.
No,
but he's
no.
he's the funny type of chaos.
Yeah, because he rolls well. He's just one bad roll away from a disaster. You know that, right, Krill?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I said he's just one bad roll away from a disaster. You know that, right, Krill?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, the
We're
floating
not saying
little
you're wrong.
floating specks of light in my vision all week would very much indicate that. I hope that doesn't cause trouble while working in the lab.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Krill will be there to help.
And I do hope that eventually goes away.
I'm sure it will.
I'm not.
I'm sure that everything is going to be okay.
Everything's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Interesting. That was the term I meant.
Kind of sad we didn't get to do Last Hope today. We get
Oh,
a
I know the
chance to
feel.
not be enthralled anymore.
Hey, the longer
last hope.
the more we delay, the worse I can make the next fight.
Yeah.
I've already
Nice.
I've already requested a map from Giemond.
Oh dear.
Last Hope got canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, Zim wants some Amos lore that never came out in
Sure.
the game. So you know how Amos is when he was before he was Pokemon, he was crime person.
Yes, I
And
know
he
you
got
were
burned
crime type.
alive.
Yes.
The person who did it was the person who became Shade.
Ah, one of Shade's altars.
Yep. So Shade killed Amos.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, what exactly is happening in your tabletop? You guys were fighting the 7 deadly sins or something.
We still are.
Yep.
We're
Enthralled or something, you said?
yeah. We're dealing with lust right now, and his whole stick is charming everyone. And right now, Ken and Midnight are both charmed 3, which essentially means we do his bidding. And I botched a cleanse roll, so now the SR for me to cleanse it is higher. So instead of 12, it's 13.
What happens if the entire party gets charmed?
Game over.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
But
So it's
that's
like the
why
petrify condition.
That is why is the second wind reset.
Yeah. If it gets, but uh, it really sucks having to use second wind because you lose a will, a vigor, and have to accrue 2 exhaustion.
I
But
will remind you there are feats that reduce
Feats.
that.
Yeah, you can do 2 vigor or 2 willpower.
Or just 1.
Oh yeah, that's the second tier of that feat, I think, yeah. But that's not going to help you now because you're in the middle of combat.
yeah, and Midnight doesn't have that feat, so
I have
sucks to suck.
promised. I have promised not to kill you guys for bullshit reasons. But death is still on the table.
Hey, I'm not going to kill myself.
Right, because you're charmed 3. That would be against the interest of the person who charmed you.
No. I mean, I'm not going to stay charmed if it wipes the encounter. I will use second wind. I just don't want to because I don't want to accrue the exhaustion.
At least it's nice like that. Like, a lot of systems, if you're charmed, it's like you can't use remove curse on the cursed item that you put on if the cursed item makes you not want to remove the curse. So at least you can self-cleanse charm.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not fair. I'm just saying it is that's the situation Midnight is in.
I guess it wouldn't be game over then until you're all killed, because you could always just self-cleanse the charm later.
Someone blow up Gib Gab.
Oh.
I'm gonna
If only we
inflate the
could.
bird until they pop.
You're gonna do the Dig Dug thing with Gib Gab.
Yeah.
I just see, like, pink feathers flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Nah.
The mental image.
Oh yeah, tomorrow is Agents of Reflection.
It is.
Or should be.
Agents of Reflection, that's Mirror Pool. That's on Saturdays?
Every other Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So if it's not Recallers, it's Agents.
Colors of the Lost is that one. That's the one with paint.
Yep.
And this one is the one with the guy with the C. Oh dear. Drawing has begun.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
That
I think
would
it's supposed to
be
be
the
Gabby.
Gib Gab.
Wereni's blowing up Gib Gab.
Well, good luck in your endeavors. I hope that you manage to defeat the 7, well, the 5 remaining ones.
4 remaining, including Lust.
Yep.
Because they
'Cause
encountered.
we dealt with Greed.
Yeah, they encountered Greed at the same time as Lust.
And they also defeated
Wrath and Sloth.
Sloth Sort of. I thought there was a few slothopedes that got away.
There's one that got away, and technically Rat's head also got away.
Oh boy. Wonder if you're gonna have to deal with like a combined final boss or something.
And
That would be cool.
Greed also got away.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. Then yeah, you're kind of.
Yes, but like, or I may not have said it, but we're not trying to win. We're just trying to buy time for everyone to escape. Victory is irrelevant.
So why are you fighting them? You're like defending a castle or something?
Defending the town.
Ah.
Kaboom. Kablow. Kaboom.
We're just trying to hold back the tide long enough to get everybody out.
Rest in peace, my Gib got got hit by a bazooka. I
Dang.
think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom. Kablow.
Ernie, are you getting enough oxygen?
Probably not. Sometimes the CO2 alarm goes off here.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's why I do luften. I open the windows in the morning.
I don't know what happened to the coin souls.
I love my Gen Alpha beams as an elder Gen Z.
The millennial just shrugs.
I was born in '99, so I'm like at the I'm in the interim years between millennial and Gen Z.
Gib Gab, you see, Wereni is my pet, so I put up with it sometimes.
He puts up with my bullshit.
Sometimes. But I will be getting him a shock collar.
Yeah,
oh wow.
And then I will train it out of him.
I say shit, I'm gonna get zapped.
And you're still gonna say stuff.
Probably.
I've seen Flex. He just won the bingo twice in a row.
I have the brain rot, like...
Yeah, I'm not too into the brain rot, so you're lucky.
Someone said 67 at work, and I fucking did the hand motions as like a reflex.
Everyone's got their duct tape banner names. And I should probably put up Regis.
I think
Grill's
Buckaroo
here.
is good.
Buckaroo
Okay.
is cute.
That's fair.
They're just using their tabletop icons.
Well, I just haven't changed mine since last Friday.
Yeah. That's fair.
And kobolds be kobolds.
Well, the kobolds are excited. They're going to be embarking on a big, exciting adventure.
Exactly. Kobolds be kobolds.
And they get to show off their shiny red collars.
See, the funny thing is, one of the many, like, Spanish people that work at the greenhouse, one person said siete.
They what?
They said siete.
And siete?
Oh.
Yeah, they saw me do it. They don't like a lot of them don't speak English very well. I like my horrible Spanish. I try to talk to them, but
So I
Spanish
presume that's counting in Spanish?
It's 67.
6, 7,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like 7.
Yeah.
Siete.
Yeah, my Spanish is very bad. I try to talk to them, but Google Translate is my friend on my phone.
CG.
I mean, I know like basic stuff. Like they ask me basic questions in Spanish, I'm fine. But it, like certain words, that, like I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, say that word into the phone, please.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
speak
no.
Spanish about as well as a toddler, probably.
or I just get my dad and make my dad talk to them because my dad can speak Spanish.
I do French better than I can do Spanish, and I can't do French that well. But thankfully, technology is getting there. We are going to get to the point where you'll have like little earpieces you'll be able to put in.
Just
that'll
have
Just
it.
be nice.
A universal translator,
Yeah, it'll be like
like
Doctor
in
Who.
Star Trek.
See, the funny thing is, my parents used to like talk to me in Spanish when I was like growing up, and then they just like stopped when I started going to school, and then no one ever really talked to me in Spanish. So that's why my Spanish is horrible.
I have seen tech that is kind of cool with it. Like there was smart glasses that had subtitles that would pop up.
Oh,
I tried learning Spanish, and then I stopped. It was like a half a year, one of those like on learning on your phone kind of deal.
What languages do you speak, Artie?
English?
Just English?
No, I know 3 other languages, but I'd rather not say it in here.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. But yeah, you definitely have an accent, so they presume. It's a good accent.
Maybe
I know
It's better in
English, and that's it.
The only language I'm fluent in is English.
So I have always struggled with learning other languages, period.
Yes.
And
I mean, it's hard.
I know in high school they kept telling me that, oh, you're going to need to take this other language class, otherwise you won't get a college and all this stuff. And I'm like, really? They're gonna stop me from going to college because I can't speak Spanish or German or some other language that I'm never going to use in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Like, it was a requirement in my school, too. That, like,
Me too.
I had to take a language for 2 years.
I took 2
honestly.
years of Spanish. I passed the class, and I can't speak a lick of Spanish.
Exactly.
I took German. Even though Spanish would have been, like, super easy for me. Like, it would have been, like, easy A. But I decided to take German because I was like, oh, that sounds interesting.
My high school
French.
only offered Spanish.
I have maybe had a use for knowing Spanish a handful of times in my life. And those handful of times, hey Google.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, all my, like, I went to, like, I live in, like, urban New Jersey, so, like, there's a lot of, like, Spanish-speaking, Hispanic, a lot of people here. So, the funny thing, all of them, they all took Spanish, easy A for them, because they all speak Spanish, like, fluently at home. Easiest class for them.
Hey, when you gotta go for foreign language, go for the easy A.
Yeah.
If you can.
I did the French because I live near Canada, and we got to go on French trips to Montreal, and
Oh,
we got to
Nice.
go to fancy French
Funny
restaurants.
Quebec. Yeah, the languages I speak, I speak Spanish poorly. I speak German like a little bit, and I speak some Russian. And that's the only one I am actually like good at speaking is English.
Good is a word for it.
Yeah.
When
My
the
native is.
when the Jersey doesn't come out anyways.
Oh yeah, then I'm just speaking New Yorker.
I mean, languages are fun though. I remember I had some friends from Bulgaria, and now because translation software is so good, I was able to just feed in the data and feed it out. Felt more like working with data, but I was able to fool them into thinking that there was some sort of hacker on my account because I was sending back text in their language.
So because of living here, I know too much like Jamaican patois. Because it's so funny to hear them speak. The Jamaicans are like my favorite. They sound so funny when they talk. But it's like a dialect of English, pretty much. So you could, when you're around them enough, you know what they're saying when they're talking. Like I kind of understand them.
Accents are funny. I remember watching the newest Doctor Who with Nikki Gatwa, and I could not understand what he was saying at first. And then Kure was sitting there, and he's like, "No, it's clear. I could tell exactly what he was saying."
All right, new ship is being built.
Hooray!
It's a cube. Death Cube 2.0.
Well, no, not Death Cube. It's a TIE fighter.
Oh. Is this going to be a special TIE fighter with shields and a hyperdrive?
Yes.
Also, I do
And
enjoy
also-
yelling at horseplay in Russian.
And it also has so it's got hyperdrive, it's got a bunch of shields, and it's got 2 mass driver cannons because I am tired of dealing with enemies with those.
Those are those powerful cannons that shoot through shields.
Yes.
It's like I see your shields and I raise you a mass cannon.
So I'm gonna have my own mass drivers, and I also have proton torpedoes on it.
Nice.
So this thing's like Vader's TIE. Souped up.
Basically.
I wonder almost why Vader even needs a TIE fighter. He could just have like a metal box and he could just force it around. At least I've seen a few of them that they've survived in space just fine. So it's like, oh yeah, and you can literally just cause ships to pull down into orbit. So you don't even need a ship.
Yeah. And he could go, and because his suit is a life support suit, you know,
He could just force fly as a small object that just lands into your ship and then just, yeah.
it just goes
Hello,
Vader all
Shadowhunter.
over the place. Whoa.
Then I guess he would have been a bit too much Superman. I think he does it for the style. It's a style
It's
thing.
yeah. That's what Rogue One Vader was. that ending scene. The hallway. He's just like, yeah, I'm Darth Vader. Hey,
I hope-
y'all ain't gonna stop me.
I hope we never ever have to deal with Vader.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Have you been giving tokens to Tal on the side?
No, it's just a statement of fact that's how it's gonna happen. Or that is going to happen, because...
Y'all are gonna die.
I think
Yes.
our choices could be making
Yeah.
our consequences, and I think that we can make choices that won't result in Vader coming after us. But fair.
Well, you see, the thing is, there's a reason, a very, very good reason, why Furvis does not want to be discovered. The Emperor wants a Lothwolf. Or at least what the Lothwolf can do.
Yeah. Which means that he would want to come after you, and you can teleport to the other side of the galaxy.
Alright, I'm reporting Furvis to the ISB.
You're reporting Furvis to the ISB. Okay. Well, how would that go? Oh, man. Well, assuming Furvis doesn't know that you're going to try and do that, you might actually make it to someplace to actually do that. And then, you know, you're going to go to the local ISB agent who, surprise, surprise, actually probably already knows about Furvis. And the only reason that the Empire doesn't know about Furvis is because that ISB agent has a vested interest in not revealing Furvis. Which is actually meaning that you now just reported information and you become a loose end. Oh boy. Have fun with that. There's a reason Regis never went into that interrogation room pretending to be someone else with valuable information. But yeah, I actually think that the ISB agent being on our side is the only reason Vader doesn't know about Furvis at this point.
Well, it's
But
also
my
a bit
bigger
early in the campaign for Tal to send Vader after us.
Well, of course, he's going to send lesser things first if he was detected. They got to confirm it and all that. You're not going to make Vader go all the way around the galaxy on a rumor.
Yeah, you need at least 100 or so stormtroopers that can name first.
Also, if they know what a Lothwolf is, they're knowing that chasing you with Vader is kind of pointless because you can just step out of reality.
No, at that point, they would just go after whatever Furvis loves the most and draw him out that way.
Shadowhunter, no. If you can use the Force, Vader is not necessarily going after you.
No, he's got underlings.
He's got the Inquisitors to send after you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the Inquisitors will come after you first.
Vader doesn't get his hands dirty unless he has to.
Right. The Lothwolf is a big prize, but they'd have to figure out a way to contain Furvis in an area, and they have no way to do that. So sending Vader after him would just cause him to leave.
They would have to know what Furvis is first.
And even if they did, they'd have to have a plan to contain you.
That too.
Because you have the same thing Darth Vader has, danger sense, and you would just nope out of there if you detected that level of danger. That's an interesting one, though. Which is why I guess Regis performing research and figuring things out is very bad. Because I can't teleport.
No, you cannot. And even if you could, like, you getting involved on this would be like the more you figure out, the more danger that Furvis is put in.
That is fair. But you know who also can't teleport is Arf. But you could pick Arf up and teleport with him, I suppose.
I can. I can take the entire crew with me, actually.
Yeah, but not probably the ship.
No.
We'd have to abandon everything and just.
We'd have to scuttle the ship.
No, there's no point. The ship is like a drop in the hat. We wouldn't really care if Vader took the ship. He probably wouldn't even care about
I don't know.
the ship.
Amy would probably want to scuttle the ship out of spite. You ain't getting my ship.
Oof. Alright, grab as much as we can. Before the station decides, oh, we're just gonna go ahead and scoop up all of this stuff.
Yeah, no, I'd rather Krill survive than Krill's sentimental destruction of the ship. But the laboratory, that has to get destroyed.
Well, Krill wouldn't. I'm sure we'd have some sort of remote self-destruct. Even if it's just crudely putting a thermal detonator on the hyperdrive generator or something.
I wonder how nervous Fervus is about the fact that the ISB probably has his identity.
As of right now, he is assuming they do not. Which is a dangerous assumption, but it's also, you know, Lothwolves haven't been seen for 100 or more years. So he's not too concerned about them knowing what he is. I guess they'll know that a wolf is traveling with the group, but even then, he stayed out of sight while that ISB agent was talking with you all. Doesn't mean that he went unseen, but you know.
I'm just concerned what kind of scanning tech the ISB has. Maybe that guy will hand it over to us if we help him. It's going to be interesting. We also have to decide if we're going to help the Pikes or the trade consortium guy.
I thought we already decided that we were going to help the Pikes.
Well, this kind of changes everything.
Why?
The biggest fear we had with the trade consortium was that they were consorting with the ISB agent. Well, now the ISB agent's on our side, in a way, so that threat has passed. But yeah, if we're going to side with the Pikes, we can side with the Pikes. We're gonna have to take out a Mandalorian.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Jits brings up a good point, is the Empire is very pro-human. And we're a crew of non-humans.
Yeah, the Empire in general is very anti-human or anti-alien.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fair. And at this point, the ISB agent knows what Regis is, so that's going to be a bit of a...
I'm pretty sure the ISB agent is probably a Claudite too.
I don't think so. I think he uses tech. But I don't know.
We'll find out.
If he's a Claudite, then I'd really want to save him. Kind of sucks I didn't use my my resources to try and vigor boost that roll to find out. But it is what it is. I was just glad I didn't blow up.
Alrighty. I finally have the diamonds I need to get some upgrades going on this ship.
Yay.
Excellent.
It's a whole thing. Like, man. Nice ship, by the way.
This
Are those big
isn't
empty rooms
even its final form.
Those big empty rooms like where it's building, or are they like cargo?
These are storage bays.
Oh, it is cargo.
Yeah.
So it's a big old cargo ship.
Jits, the ISB agent said that he relayed to us that he has a cerebral bomb in his head.
Yeah. So he's working for them under duress.
I think our best bet to talk to this guy is inside of a Sith temple because of the interference that naturally occurs in those. But even then, it's a risk. My biggest fear is that he's going to seek out freedom and Darth Rekus is going to offer it to him.
Well, I mean, that is the whole reason that he is so interested in these symbols, is to find something to get the bomb out of him.
But I wouldn't put it past Darth Rekus to say, okay, you want your freedom? Fine. Complete the final trial. Defeat your rivals.
That would make sense.
That's my fear. And then we're going to have to kill him. Because he's going to have his life on the line. Or we're going to try and have to convince him out of Sithiness. Effectively. That's why that's like...
Shadowhunter, the campaign is before Star Wars Rebels. Or...
Yeah, we're...
Actually, I think it's occurring... Like, right now, it's about the start of Star Wars Rebels, I think, but...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, we're in Season 1 Rebels territory right now. Because I think he said we're about 5 years before A New Hope.
My favorite thing about Andor is that they never went to Tatooine.
Yeah, it always seems the good Star Wars avoid Tatooine.
Isn't that where the Pikes come from?
No. That's the
That's the
Hutts.
Sand People and the Jawas.
Yeah.
It's a Hut-controlled planet, not the Pikes.
Oh, I thought the Pikes were run by the Huts. I don't know why I thought that, because I don't know my crime
No,
families in
the
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Huts are their own thing.
There are multiple crime families. You've got the Pikes, the Huts, the Black Sun. There's multiple more. They were all unified under Darth Maul for a time.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, that did not last very long.
LOL.
a bunch of greedy
criminal
people.
syndicates.
Yeah. Honor among thieves? Okay, good luck with that.
What's up? But no, the Pikes run out of a planet called Obadiah.
Obadiah.
They're also heavy around Kessel, as spice is their main vice of trade.
Sounds like someone's cousin. Good old planet Obadiah.
I
Oh,
didn't
boy.
name the planet.
No. But fair enough. Barnaby would probably like to get as much spice as he can. But, yeah, I don't know. I think we have two paths in front of us. Well, maybe more than two paths, but
Because let's
we could-
not also forget, we also have a bunch of old Culto to deal with, too.
that is fair, and we can't move that through either channel. Because
No.
even if we did become friends with our trade consortium friend, that's something the ISB agent can't really ignore. It's too big. It would place us involvement and it would force his hand. But we could kind of be
What?
veiled friends if we.
The Colto?
Yeah, Colto. Where does it come from? Sith temples.
Well, no,
That's-
it comes from Manan.
Yeah, we are getting it from the Sith temples, but Colto is not exclusive to the Sith.
Okay. I just figured it would be traceable back to the Sith temples too
No.
easily. It's such
No.
a rare, unique thing that you wouldn't find.
Nope.
It has to be preserved in. Okay.
Yeah, you can just... It's around. Like, yeah, it is, picking it up does mean that... us having it does mean that we got it from somewhere ancient.
Yeah.
But...
Because
that does not mean that, it does not automatically mean that we got it from a Sith temple.
we could have found it anywhere on this planet.
Or even
Also,
outside
hey,
of this
Seda.
planet, or,
Hello.
Hello, Seda.
Hey, Seda.
But yeah, so that's not really a big
Well, then
worry.
we could. Then why did we need to sell it through the captain's contacts? I thought it was our big worry right there.
Well,
No, it's because we don't want the criminal syndicates to essentially what's the word?
rip us off?
Well, that and rip off everyone else too, and put Manan even further off the map than it is currently.
Well, I don't think our
I
concern
hadn't
is
even
Manon,
considered.
but it's more the fact that, if
Well,
we
that's
go
what
through a
Phil's
third,
thinking about.
if we go through a third party, they're gonna take a cut,
Right.
and so
Isn't-
and their cut is probably going to be quite high.
Okay, worse than Krill's family. Okay. not Krill. Amy's family. So we're trying to get a better deal through Amy's family. Okay. That makes
Cosmo,
sense.
that they wouldn't be a very good criminal syndicate if they gave out hugs.
I don't know. You could have a crime syndicate give out hugs, and it's a signature of trust, and you better hope that there's not a knife in that hand if you've done something wrong to that syndicate.
Perhaps.
So come in and get your hug. It's like kissing the ring. Yes.
Also,
Do you
Jits does also have a point. You don't want the criminal underworld to know we have this stuff because they'll be after us, and every single
want
black
the
market
stuff.
dealer will be after us as well.
Well, that being said, it's also a good way to improve our standing with either faction. If we move it all at once with one of them or the other, then what's his name's going to really like us, or
Hugs the Cosmo.
Or we get really in bed with the Pikes. But yeah, I think the fact that we're not choosing them is a good risk. But I was more concerned with our trail of the fact that we've been visiting ancient things, and that doesn't match what we've been saying outwardly. And when there's that much money involved, it may draw unseen eyes on us that aren't necessarily just the crime syndicates. But Regis is kind of only half ISB level paranoid. Yeah.
But we'll see next week.
Yeah.
So, what you drawing now,
I-
Wereni?
They're cool.
Doodle a Star Wars character. It's all the Star Wars talk.
Oh, cool.
Could
So what
make
do we
a Marten, but like the Fox people.
Oh, that's what Fox Fiend is enamoring.
Apparently they're really tiny. So that's fun.
They're. Let me look at the thingy. This says their height is small.
Which means you need to make the clothes extra baggy.
Depends.
They're like traders, so I could make him have like a little. He's just got like a little shop on some fuck ass planet. I don't know.
We're talking kobold small.
Kobold small.
Yeah, I remember the captain was like in the same car as trying to shoot people, and yeah, they were tiny.
They're just
But yeah.
little guys.
Yeah, it depends on how rich this one in particular that you're drawing is. If they've got a lot of money, they probably have custom clothes. If they're more of like a ragtag trader, maybe they do have that kind of Min Chao look.
Nah, he's a good trader. He's got a shop on Coruscant.
Oh wow. Okay.
He'll draw him in some like nice, like well-fitted like robe clothing.
Don't besmirch my captain. They aren't a himbo. They run the entire ship, and they totally don't grab Sith artifacts on a whim with no foreseeable benefit.
Yeah, apart from the fact
Multiple
that she's
times.
kind of impulsive, she's an alright captain.
Yeah. Actually, she's had my back a couple of times, so yeah. Regis kind of doesn't want bad things to happen to her.
Well, Krill doesn't either.
Well, Regis really doesn't want bad things to happen to Krill, but he respects the captain.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Regis would be sad if something happened to Krill.
Well, don't worry.
I think Regis would sigh exasperatedly if something bad happened to Barnaby, but that's usually because Barnaby brings it upon himself.
Mm. He hurts himself more with his rituals than the enemy does.
Regis literally had to save his life a couple of times with his, like, stopgap tools.
And the
Granted,
sad part is that that's really saying something, considering how much he has hurt himself. Or how much he has been hurt by the enemies.
Yeah, he literally again and had his head smacked in, and Regis had to, like, put an emergency hologram on him. It's probably the reason why Regis knew how to do that when he got hit by the lightsaber. But yeah. I kind of went with until I got my injury fixed that I wasn't going to Claudite transform back to being something else until I got that injury fixed. Because that I got chopped by a lightsaber and down by that. That's not a a normally survivable thing. So yeah. Lightsaber injury and I didn't get dismembered.
Lucky.
Yeah, you could say that, I guess.
The one good thing about lightsaber wounds is that they self-cauterize, so you're not going to bleed out unless you're a species that blood doesn't cauterize through heat.
Yeah, but even then, seemingly non-lethal injuries from a lightsaber still kill you. I think from the shock and the thermal. Because people have been run through by a lightsaber and not hit anything immediately vital, and they go down real quick.
Well, on that front, it's really more of a Deus Ex Machina of whatever's most... or not that, It's a MacGuffin of whatever's most convenient for the story at the moment.
Because Qui-Gon Jinn could get stabbed by a lightsaber or die. Everybody else gets stabbed by a lightsaber, they're alright the next time we see them.
Exactly.
Okay. Say, I had not ever seen someone survive a lightsaber hitting them, other than losing their hand, which was, yeah, it's a flesh wound. You lose your hand, but, you know, that made sense.
Yeah, I don't have the parts available for that. I'm only going to have shields on the front part of this ship, which will suck if the back end gets destroyed. But...
no rear shields. Only front.
I also
only
like how we
defenders.
decided not...
We don't retreat around here. Or we retreat in reverse.
That's very martial. Yeah, no, there's no reason. It's like the Empire doesn't have guns on the backs of their ships.
Shadow Wolf, yes, I have seen Star Wars Rebels, and I'm watching through it again with Rex now.
I want to rewatch Rebels.
I have not. But yes, I mean,
I
you can
want-
come back robotic.
I want more Star Wars, more of the 3D model Star Wars. You know, the Clone Wars, the Rebels, and such. I want more of those.
Yeah. Star Wars Resistance kind of killed that for a while because it didn't do so hot, and they kind of gave up on it.
Well, that also wasn't the 3D. That was just hand animated.
Yeah, that was a
and-
different shell or cell animation. Yeah,
Cell shading. Well, that is 3D. Cell shading is. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
but they kind of lumped it in with just animated in general, so they've been focusing elsewhere.
The biggest problem with that I feel Resistance saw was it didn't feel like it had any focus. It just kind of existed and was a thing, and that's kind of it.
I just wish they gave it at least one more season.
Yes.
It might have hit its stride. It was starting to hit its stride in season 2.
They gave up on it too soon, for sure.
Yeah.
You guys make me want to watch more Star Wars.
You should.
Well, I never had a reason before PTV, to be honest.
Do you have Disney Plus?
No, but
Aw.
I'll see it eventually.
I was about to say Disney Plus has all the Star Wars you'd ever want.
Oh yeah, that's probably why it's gotten a resurgence in popularity. A lot of people have it. I've been watching a lot of Star Trek, but not as much Star Wars.
Yeah, I need to get back on Star Trek too.
I missed the whole Burn event, but that was like in the new generation of Star
from
Trek.
Yeah, and Discovery.
Discovery.
Yeah, I missed that. I came back and I was like, what is going on in Discovery?
Bad
What
Batch
exactly
was
happened?
Bad Batch was really good.
Yeah, I want to get back. I only saw the first season. I need to get back on there and watch the rest of it.
Didn't know you watched Star Trek.
Oh yeah. I was a Star Wars fan before I was a Star Trek fan, but yeah, I'm in both camps.
Yeah,
I'm a
Same.
Trekker and a Star Wars fan.
it was cool to see like the end of the Picard era of Star Trek get a send off with the Star Trek Picard.
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad.
Janeway was the best captain.
Cisco was the best captain. What you talking about?
Who's Cisco?
The captain of a space station.
DS9.
DS9.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
not exactly a captain, but yeah, commander.
Nah, he was promoted to captain later.
Yeah, but, I'm sorry, Janeway was just badass.
Yeah, I can't argue with you there though. when she's sitting there fist fighting Borg, and you're like, yeah, I gotta give you props for that one.
Maybe I'm
Yep.
just old-fashioned, but I liked the refinement of Picard.
I liked that, yes. Go ahead, Seda.
And I was gonna say they each have their own strengths, but damn, Janeway dropped some cold liners.
She's just outright just badass as hell.
Yeah.
I think one of the ones that still stands out to me is the hologram Janeway in that one episode.
Oh, from Prodigy.
No, not that hologram. The actually in Voyager, the
Oh, the one where they or the culture thought that Voyager conquered was a conqueror ship.
No, there was one where basically they were fighting fear.
Oh, yeah. The thaw.
Yes.
I'm afraid.
And
I know.
yes, that one exactly.
Drat. Love that episode.
And then there's the other one where I forget the species name off the top of my head, but they were the ones that basically like scavenged other species for body parts.
The Borg?
No. The Vidians,
Yes, yeah.
because they suffered from that degenerating phage.
Yep, and you had the two Voyagers, and they just boarded one of them, and just like, welcome to the bridge.
Blowed it up. Blew it up real good.
Is this ship about to surrender with literally nothing left? Alright, I'll take your surrender. Enjoy being in space with nothing more than a cockpit. Oh, this is great.
Pete, I can't blame them. Oh, there's the big woofer.
Yes. But there's no Artie right here in front of me to look at hungrily.
And not food.
I'm pretty sure you're whatever I want you to be.
But I have to go to work tomorrow, so since there's no tabletop, I might as well be a responsible little adult and go to bed.
But
Okay.
you are precious and wonderful and very friend-shaped.
Thank you.
Sleep well.
I will. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Are you drawing random NPCs for us to encounter? Just gonna give like Tildarius like a repertoire of different NPCs.
Yeah.
That's fun. You're a very lucky tabletop to be able to have things like that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's drawing his own character.
Oh.
Basically making like a little OC now with this guy.
Okay. Fair enough.
What I'll tell there is it wants to use them as an NPC. Sure.
I have essentially taken a cargo hauler and strapped a bunch of huge cannons on it. And I am all here for it.
That's a very piratey style of approach. That's actually very well documented. This is a thing that happens a lot.
Well, I gotta make sure I've got what I need, and gotta work with what I've got. And make sure that the Sata knows that he is appreciated.
Ah,
Because he is cute friend shape.
ah.
What was that?
You heard me.
Did you go wah?
Wah.
Okay.
Say that is panda.
Look, I've been hanging around Raijin too much.
And you haven't been hanging out with me? What the fuck?
Look, we have, like, top secret twinsy talk.
I guess I should start calling you my broil.
What?
Brother-in-law. We're gonna broil the Seda.
Broiled Seda.
I don't think the Seda appreciated that.
I would highly recommend against boiling the Seda.
No, not boil. Broil.
It's water, more heat.
Yes, Jake? We need to figure out something to do with Jake. Because unfortunately we cannot keep him with the move.
Your cat?
Yeah. Both Raijin
Let him
and
out.
Ren are allergic to cats.
Oh.
Psst, 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 psst. Come here.
Or kitty.
We'll find a good home for him.
Good.
Maybe I'll poke Era, ask him if he's up for a second cat.
Coruscant fox.
What was that?
If I understood correctly, it's a fox race that owns a store in Coruscant. I said Coruscant fox.
They're a Coruscant fox.
Jake, I appreciate you want to play, but please don't randomly grab my hand with your claws.
Oh, cats love that. My cat
I-
Comet loves to do that. If my hand is like down, like hanging down, he will just grab it with his claws for some reason.
He's grabbing your attention.
Yes.
Yeah, it really grabs my attention because Comet's claws are sharp as fuck.
Jake is very gentle about it, but it is still a shock when you suddenly just have, claws in your hand. He does not do the shred thing that other cats do. But still,
Not shreddable, then why friendship?
when it's unexpected, it can be a bit of a shock. Pep the
He
Artie.
said the word.
Yeah, I said shock, so I had to deliver one to Artie.
Not the word.
I should split up
Okay, fair.
recordings at the least, but I'm feeling lazy tonight. It's probably a good thing that we wound up not having all the players here, because, yeah.
Aw. Gonna do Wild Traditions tonight?
I am planning on it, yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, no.
What is wrong?
That ship's got multiple mass driver cannons.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Strap some engines to guns and fly them in your direction.
But luckily, this ship also has a huge amount of point defenses.
Ah.
So they can shoot down the mass drivers.
Well, let me change my character to my Discord reactor to the correct character for the amount of explosions that's about to happen.
No? No more explosions.
No.
Oh, but explosions.
Concern has rapidly started rising.
What if Amos uses flamethrower inside the ship?
Ooh, wow. Amos the firefighter.
But he's like a Fahrenheit 451 type firefighter.
To fight fire, you must become the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm grabbing. Ew.
Well, I'm sure it would be fine because a highly oxygenated starship interior would totally not react poorly with fire.
Yeah.
It's not highly oxygenated. It's just normal atmosphere.
But people's spacesuits, 100% oxygen. One little spark in its spacesuit when they're in a cremation chamber done.
That's the difference between high fantasy space.
Even 40%, like, if we were to try and breathe just 40% oxygen, we would die. Or whatever the figure is. I know it's relatively low.
Yeah, you can have various gas mixes, though. It's just mix oxygen and hydrogen.
Yeah, it's really funny to me that
spacesuits or spacewalks are 100% oxygen.
I find it incredibly funny that we say that we breathe oxygen when oxygen is only like 21% of what we actually breathe.
Yeah, but
and even then, we only take about
part of it that we need.
We only take 5% of that. Like,
yeah, we only need to breathe in the oxygen. The rest of it is useless to us.
And swap in other gas mixes.
It's actually
the stuff the gas mixes
78%.
usually breathe in are usually not. Most of it's nitrogen, and like there's like 5% of like other various things in there.
Bringing me back to my SS-13 days. When
Spacescape. I love
Oh,
Spacescape.
no. Oh no, not this. No, don't mention the space game.
I'm very good at
You
atmospherics
have
and space.
Doom
Yes,
gas.
yes. You want to get into the spicy throwers? You know, you just turn up the station's oxygen by a few percentage points. You know,
Yeah. Or
Well, that
I
is
start
actually
filling
pretty
the
fun.
stations. I start filling the station with BZ gas.
oh. I mean, if you just want to, we didn't have BZ where I was from. We had tritium though, so.
Oh, I did that once as a Balfei. I funneled tritium into the vents and then incinerated the entire station.
Well, tritium's funny because it's actually completely safe. You can just have green sparklies in your room, unlike plasma.
Yeah, it was like plasma tritium, and it caused a huge tritium fire, which burns through the plating of the station.
Yeah, I remember some really jank tricks in that game. Like, you could take a beaker of plasma, and you could just take a lighter to it for a really, really long time. And then, if you ever dumped that beaker, the world of Space Station 13 would say that that beaker was now several 100,000 degrees introduced into the atmosphere. Because it's a fluid until it tips over.
Yep.
And you could just leave that on a counter in a room under some papers, and you could have something knock it over, and no bomb detector will detect that.
Yeah, and then that tips over. Everything in that room is now on fire.
Yes, because
the air just got superheated to like a bajillion
which causes
fucking
it to
degrees.
expand. Yep, it's
and
like
then
an
gonna
unfolding.
blow any glass windows are gonna blow out.
And all the fire alarms are going to click in, which is going to lock that room up.
Yep. So then you're having a overheat, overpressure, and now a giant like fire flash over in that room. So everything in that room's dead.
And then you've turned it into a convection heater, and now you don't have to have heating in your atmospherics.
Yep.
Yes, I figured you were a fire doggo.
Yeah. I love doing funny stuff in atmospherics, and then I just get raided by security.
What was surprisingly fulfilling was taking a flamethrower, but filling it with water vapor, and taking that water vapor beforehand and running that through an absolute zero loop. And just filling that with as much water vapor as possible. Because it's still water vapor, even though it's colder than 270 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Because you can go down to like 3 or 2 degrees with the max tier parts on a cooler, and you just have that in a cooling loop, and you feed all of the excess burn vapor into the cooling loop. And it had some fun effects.
Oh boy. I've also had some funny times in Toxins where we got a little too silly, and then someone made the announcement of science is being shitters again, and then security comes in to arrest us all.
Oh dear. I've had a few experiences in Toxins. For my server, I did a tritium manual because I had perfected
I'm gonna go ahead and split up recordings here. We're still gonna continue with the Cosmoteer, but I want to get a second recording today, and well, I was planning on having a tabletop, but you know. So yeah, we're gonna switch. We're gonna split up recordings. We'll continue it after, up until WoW Traditions time. So thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Cosmoteer as well as a lot Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loot, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Woof.